Ayo, what is going on, dude? It's your boy X going at y'all with a brand new video, and as you guys can see, we have the new Boris Diaw card, who is an absolute beast. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys drop the like down below, as well as subscribe if you guys are new, because this Boris Diaw guy, he's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna be doing gameplays with all of the newest cards. So make sure you hit that sub button. But Boris Diaw is just a dog, man. 6'8". I remember his 2K17 card was just it was one of the playoff moments cards, and he was just so good. And this Boris Diaw is not lacking in anything. We have some nice driving layup. We have some really good post game, a good mid-range shot, a good three-point shot. We have good gunking, decent playmaking, especially for a guy that's 6'8" and meant to play like, you know, the power forward. Really nice. All around good defense. You'll see why it's a little bit better than the stats do show. Really good rebounding and decent speed for a guy who looks a little chubby, if we're being honest. But overall is really nice. We got one half badge again. It's pretty pointless. Flashy passer, but not too bad. And 15 gold badges to just help us out in everything shooting. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at all of these wonderful badges that he does have on. I will say, you can see the silver pro touch right there, and Deadeye, I did add those to him. He did not have those before, but I did add those. Also added a bronze quick first step as well. Just give him a little bit, and I was hoping to pick up a gold hot zone hunter as well to boost that a little bit, but we'll see if I'll be able to get my hands on him. But then again, he doesn't have too many great hot zones. But overall, really good card, and if I had to recommend some badges to throw on, I think Deadeye, Pro Touch, and Quick First Step are some really good ones to add to him. It just, you know, helps out a little bit of his badge weaknesses. And then you can see the tendencies there. Some pretty decent ones, if we're being honest. They're not the greatest, but definitely not too bad. And this Boris Diaw is going to be an absolute animal. So without further ado, let's hop in the freestyle and check out all of his animations and see if he can really be as glitchy as I hope. Alright, here we go with my guy Boris Diaw, and if I'm being honest, I've been pretty awful shooting with the stick lately. It just has not been coming to me easy. I've been slacking a little bit, if I'm being honest. But overall, Boris Diaw he's gonna be a beast, man. He's gonna be an absolute monster, and you can see his jump shot is beautiful. He's got that Nick Batum base, I guess we'll call it, jump shot 40, which is honestly really clean. Like, really clean. It's almost like a Ray Allen or old base 11, and it just, you know, it gets you up in the air and does real nice. You guys can see we are just atrocious shooting with the stick recently. It just hasn't been our day. But in the post, Boris Diaw is going to be an absolute monster. Has the Dirk fadeaway, which I don't hate at all. Actually, pretty solid. Let's just go to the basket. Some nice dunking animations, but we got to check out some of his you know, dribbling animations. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he has a very nice moving behind the back, and he does. Yeah, Boris Diaw, 6'8", coming down the floor like that is going to be so cheesy, and I think it's actually going to add a nice little element to it. I feel like if he could speed boost, this guy would like low-key be a little bit unfair at this point in the year, because he's just an absolute demon. And there we go. I just got to time some of these releases better, and we could have a really nice gameplay coming with my guy Artist, because I said Artist, my guy Boris Diaw, because he's going to be just an absolute like monster. Let's check out the off dribble as well. Oh, solid. The Kobe-esque one. I know some people get a little upset that I call it the Kobe one, but that's just what it is, man. Kobe, Allen Iverson all have, you know, this, you know, off dribble, and it's gorgeous. Like, absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's gonna make this Boris Diaw just a beast, man. He has a really solid jump shot. He's got some nice dribbling animations for a big guy that's gonna be playing in the post. He can rebound well with the quick first step. He's gonna be doing good. We got Deadeye, and we got Pro Touch to help us in the paint. Overall, I'm actually stupid excited to use this Boris Diaw in game. So without further ado, let's hop right into the gameplay. Alright, so here's the squad we're going up against. Somebody that's got the new Diamond KD, but overall his squad, other than that, is looking okay. That Sven Nader is an interesting card, but overall, should be a pretty interesting game watching AD versus Boris Diaw. Alright, here we go with the tip-off. Let's see if we can really get it popping. You know, I've been a little cold with the tip-offs, but I really actually just care if we get some buckets to go in. And there we go. Also, we got a pretty cool ball. Okay, not too bad. I think this might be the emerald one that we got going on here, but apparently we're doing a pick and pop with Mike, and I was hoping to get Diaw involved into the action, and he's got the ball now going against Anthony Davis. Let's get him in a post, try to put him in a blender with the post fade or post hook. Okay, I guess that's why you got to use the stick to initiate some of those. Running down with Ray Allen, his KD getting stopped by Larry Hughes, but sadly getting some free throws. Not exactly ideal. All right, here we go. We got Boris Diaw up, but myteam keeps stealing all of the pick and pop opportunities. But there we go. We got one right here for Boris Diaw, catching and shoot over Damian Lillard in a nice and easy center release. If we can keep shooting like that all game and just having our timing good, we'll be perfectly fine against this squad. And because Boris Diaw is playing at the power forward, I haven't had too many opportunities to really just absolutely kill it with him. But let's see what we got. Try to get one of the quick post animations there. Spin move. Great. There we go for Boris Diaw. Absolutely killing it, man. With his silver hot zone hunter, we should be able to absolutely take over, especially from the mid-range, which is going to be nice. But just some saucy animations from my guy. There we go. Helping out on him there. Also playing defense inside, getting back out to Lillard, hopefully. There we go. Helps the miss, but Anthony Davis gets the board and puts in. All right, so my guy is really just trying to run the money plays for Kevin Durant, so I think what I'm going to have to do is off-ball a little bit when I know that he's going to be running him with Boris Diaw, but there we go, down the paint. 7 points for our guy, Boris Diaw, responsible for every point that we've had, which is nice. Let's see, Lillard, yeah, just dunking all over myteam because paint offense is a little bit overpowered. But let's see what we got. Boris Diaw again in the corner. My guy is slacking on Boris. And can't get the catch and shoot from the corner to fall. But Boris Diaw, he's got us on the boards. And let's try the little pick and roll action. Oh, my man is running up way too high right there. Give it back to Boris Diaw. Oh, can't get the and one, but too easy free throws. Boom, green the first and smack down the second. 2 easy points. Boris Diaw is kind of gassed, which is not ideal. But there we go with the fadeaway. Somehow it gets an early and we miss it. Oh, Bailey Howell, beautiful defense. Let's get it up again. Quick offense, catch and shoot with our guy, Boris Diaw. And that one's going to be falling. 11 points. Thank God the white middies are falling for us. Right here. Let's see what he's got with Lillard. He's been his main man on offense. Lillard and Ray Allen. Only guys he's trying to get the score, as you can see right there. He's calling a money play every single time. My guy doesn't want to, get any of his own offense. I feel bad for it. But I'm going to have to play off-ball because if not, we're just not going to be able to play any sort of defense on it whatsoever. Boris Diaw on Curry. This just is not fair. Get out the way, Curry, and give me the bucket. Should be 13 points for Boris Diaw. And even got a rebound as well. Not too bad, although he's not shooting the greatest. Boris Diaw out here running the court. Give me the hop. We got his Karl Malone jumping twice. There we go. Easy little bucket for Boris Diaw too. 15 points. I'm going to start attacking the basket because, like I've said, I cannot time or center my releases at all. Don't understand it. Let's get it back to Lowry. Over to our boy Boris Diaw, which is not working. We need the pick and pops to start working. It's really the only way that we've been able to get open out here. And he's got Stephen Curry on us again, which is going to be easy little post spin. Get the up and under right there. 17 points for Boris Diaw. Attacking the basket and in the post, we've been able to do some work, but his shooting has been a little tough. Oh, Boris Diaw with the steal right there. Looking nice. Here we go. We got him running the court. He wasn't playing any sort of defense on him, but he's got it now. And again, it's Curry on him, which means easy buckets. Get the and one this time. There we go. And if we make this free throw, we'll have the lead. Also, glass cleaner takeover activated. I like that. And Boris greens it for the 1-point lead. All right, we got it here. Only 3 seconds. I'm chucking it to Boris Diaw. We're going to take it off dribble. And okay, the early, it doesn't fall. Only down 1 at halftime. Honestly, not too bad. We just need to increase our efficiency. All right, he's got his glass cleaner takeover, so we got the pick and pop. That should be going beautiful for us. He left him wide open, not guarding him here. And getting him up, and there we go. 24 points, 2 rebounds. His Anthony Davis just went soaring over us. And back with his Kevin Durant cheese, but Bailey Howell's got good defense, and oh. In no game should that ever fall, and then we just get a awful pass in after that terrible take, but Lowry saves us. Let's get it back to him, and again, just keep running the pick and roll with our guy Boris Diaw because that is the main thing that's working. KD against us, which should mean an easy bucket for us. I mean, look at how he's just shoving KD around. Drop step, up and in. Somehow misses that despite his awful hook shot from mid-range falling, and then smacks out a White himself. My guy's been getting blessed this entire second quarter so far. We're only like a minute in, and it's getting bad for us. All right, let's get it. Lowry just got to drive in, but his Anthony Davis actually isn't dropping, but we can call for Boris to cut to the basket for the easy filet finish. 26 points, 2 boards, and I think a steal. not too bad, to be honest. And again, a 4% contest, even though we're there perfectly contesting the actual shot. So not exactly sure how that isn't a higher contest. But Anthony Davis is getting lost in the sauce. We got the pump fake, and Boris Diaw bricks his own white, despite our opponent making every single one that he possibly could and dunking over Boris Diaw, who's playing great defense in the paint. I'm really just not understanding what's going on because we're both playing the same way, but he's getting more buckets than we are. The whites are falling for our guy, kicking it out to our guy Boris Diaw. There we go, mid-range, but it does fall and gets him up to his 28 points. Not too shabby. Oof, awful take at the jump shot. That one's not falling, but here we go. Boris Diaw. Okay, I want the screen down here. He's rolling to the basket. There we go. Get him an easy dunk right there. 30 points, and we've lost the lead a little bit. We're down to 5, but the bench will be coming in hopefully soon to save us a little bit. And why did they switch? Why are you switching? All right, let's see. He's full court pressuring us with Lowry. Boris Diaw is slipping through the cracks. Let's see if we can get another drop step up. Oh, is Anthony Davis. It just got lost. 32 points off a nice and easy little midi right there for Boris Diaw. All right, back in Nate Archibald. We got to get some quick buckets. Call for Boris Diaw. Backdoor cut. Oh, there we go. Got both of them to jump, and he gets it. 38 points. We got to keep scoring with my guy, but maybe switch it up to somebody else might be a little bit more beneficial, but that's not the point of the gameplay. We got Ben Simmons, who he's going to be running the floor with, which is interesting because we really don't have to guard him, like, at all if he's going to run the floor with Simmons. Yeah, there we go. Hoping for the pass out to the corner. Eventually, it does it, so we get the easy steal. Boris Diaw cutting it to the paint. Cat shouldn't have too great a defense. Apparently he does. Boris Diaw just can't get any sort of separation in the paint, which is tough. Klay Thompson is killing us in the paint, which is crazy to me. And let's just keep it going with the Boris Diaw love. I mean, he knows who it's going to because he's playing a bunch of off-ball in order to stop him from getting the ball. But still, our guy Boris Diaw is getting the buckets and going to the basket. Can't get the end one, but again, gets a foul. Every time Curry has switched on to us, we've just gone into the paint, abused that mismatch, and it has worked beautifully for us as Boris Diaw smacks that and should get his 40th point right there. There we go, 94 points. Now 40 points. What did I say, 94? Let's see what we got. Again, he's playing full off ball on Boris Diaw and is still just letting him get the ball and gets to the basket and somehow doesn't get that to fall. Nate Archibald should have had a steal, but for some reason taps it instead of catching it. And now Brook Lopez thought that it was a good idea to... Okay, apparently it was a good idea to switch as he gets the steal right there. Again, running towards Boris Diaw. It doesn't work and gets the... Again, 15% contested. All of these layups should be falling, and for some reason they're just completely bricking, which just doesn't make any sort of sense to me. There we go. Everybody helping out on defense and grabs the board there for Brook Lopez. I'm going to bring these starters back in, hopefully to help out Boris Diaw in his journey to make a layup out here. And we got Paul George on us, which, again, should be an easy bucket, but he's playing some nice defense on us there. We got inside position, and there we go. Boris Diaw, 44 points, down 2, and hopefully with the better defense that our starters do have, we could close this gap if they ever gave us a steal. We got to get it down here quick. If somebody else can score it, I think that's perfectly fine. We got the mismatch that we wanted out here. Boris Diaw comes in clutch and ties the game with 2.7 seconds left. I did not think that was going in. And he greens a shot that should have been perfectly contested. Somehow wasn't. We're going to chuck it up to Lowry, and there's the turnover. Sadly, his money plays and awful shots didn't allow us to win, but you can see Boris Diaw played okay. 18 of 40 from the field, and again, I think the main thing with this Boris Diaw card is he's meant to be that kind of like jack of all trades card that's just good at everything. To come in there, play some really solid defense, get some boards, hit some shots for you, and just play good overall. Not to be that main man on offense, and that's kind of what we put him as, but he still played pretty great. Had 48 points, almost a 50 bomb, and almost won us the game if it weren't for some questionable AI defense. We probably would have blew this out the water. But honestly, not too bad. This Boris Diaw card is pretty nice. Let me know what you guys think about him down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like the video, guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new on that road to 10K. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.